Hello, Taurus, my bovine babies. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, something so cool happened. Yeah, before doing your reading. So, I did Aries this morning, and then while that was processing and everything, Lily and I, my little dog, went and had lunch. And I had a soup simmering on the stove all morning, and it was ready at lunchtime. It was really yummy. So, I had like multiple different peas and lentils in it, and then I chopped up really fine some bacon. It was a little bit like a pea soup with a hint of curry and of course bacon in it. It was good. Anyway, so I had the soup and I needed a nap. I needed a little nap. Sometimes that happens after I eat. I like to have naps. I'm a bit of a napper. So anyways, I laid down on the couch. And I slept. I slept for, I don't know, maybe 20 or 30 minutes. And then you wake up, but you haven't opened your eyes yet. So you just kind of lay there and doo-doo la-la land. I just laid there, and it was an interesting state to be in. All of a sudden, actually, I saw people walking outdoors, like they were going through a doorway. And that just disappeared. And then, clear as day, it just came up to me, was a card from a deck. That I have a tarot deck. And I looked at it. I said, oh, I know which deck that is. And I thought, oh, I'm supposed to use that deck for Taurus. I need to get up and do Taurus's reading. It was just like so profound, this feeling. I need to get up. I need to do their reading. And I need to do it with that deck. So I got the deck, and I wasn't thinking about any of that as I came up here. So I thought, let me find the deck. There it is. I grabbed it. I'm shuffling it. I'm pre-shuffling it. And I'm looking at the deck because I'm thinking to myself, oh, I have to remember what this deck is called. I'd like to tell you guys the name of the deck. So I have to go in the comments and answer all the questions if you want to order the deck or you're curious. So I'm shuffling one. I was like, oh, it's a Tarot of Dreams deck. I thought, that's freaking nuts because I just came out of a dream and saw it. The Tarot of Dreams. And then I thought, well, where's the card that I saw? And then I thought to myself, I pictured it in my head and I said, was it the King of Pentacles or the Four of Pentacles? And then I thought about what I saw and I thought, no, I think it was the Four of Pentacles card that came into my mind. So then, yeah, I kept everything in the same order. It was the combination of the two. So I don't know what that means. But when I saw it in my mind, it didn't look like a new card. It was literally the Four of Pentacles, but the King of Pentacles was the one holding the box in my mind's eye. Isn't that whole thing kind of weird and crazy? Yeah, it was him holding it. I don't know what that means. But anyways, as I sat here, I thought, this is getting more and more profound. This is the Tarot of Dreams. And I came out of a dream and saw it. And I got up knowing I need to do Taurus's reading, like, right now. So here I am, ready to do it. You know what I'm doing? So this is what I'm doing. I'm doing, what the hell's your deal, man? Well, I'm kind of changing it, though. I'm changing it to the mask that you wear. It's been really interesting. Very interesting this week. So we're going to look at, like, who you really are, the mask that you wear. So the mask that you wear is kind of like what people perceive about you or something else. And then so why you hide your true self, how this affects your relationships, advice for you, all that stuff. So I'm going to do that. And if you know me, you know that I usually always have like a teeny tiny tarot deck on hand to clarify, because I love to do that. But I'm not doing that with this reading. Excuse me. I'm probably going to burp now because I ate soup and drank water and then laid down. Now I'm up. All the gas is going to come up. I'm going to dig out this reading in layers. So I'm going to start with the Tarot of Dreams. And I'm going to use my Energy Oracle deck. And then I'm going to use my Karma cards. Yeah. So here we go. It's a general reading, Taurus. Because it's general, it may or may not resonate. Resonate means it makes sense to you and you can connect it to your life somehow. If it doesn't make sense, it's not resonating. If it does resonate and you're drawn to it, there is an extended. The link to that will be at the top of the description within this video. All right, Taurus. Who you really are. I need to profoundly get off the couch and do this right now. wow. Nice. I thought Aries pulled out a good card today. I think you took the win on that one. You are the Empress, okay? You are. Which is funny though too, because the Empress is Venus. That's your energy. So yeah, you're just beautiful. You're beautiful. You're abundant. You're lush. I'm hearing Mother Nature's royal queen. That's interesting. Mother Nature's royal queen. You bring life into this world. You know, whether that's human life or I'm seeing someone who breeds puppies. Some of you breed puppies. Ideas, all sorts of wonderful stuff. Yeah. The acorn, the apple, the wheat, and the corn. Oh, that's so profound. Why have I never looked at that before? And why have I never realized that her body is a tree trunk? Oh, shit. You're almost like the feminine version of the oak man. Like the oak woman. You're the oak woman. Oh, there's a message coming in from me about someone I wanted to talk to about that. And I think she's a Taurus. That's really weird. Okay. Acorns. This is like the seeds to plant for a future that is far beyond what you yourself may even see. The apples to me are knowledge and health. The wheat is basically the foundation of the civilization that we live on now, like cultivating, creating a society from, and I mean everything, like looking back, I don't know, what is it about, I might be wrong, 10,000 years that we've been like a horticultural society, a farming society as opposed to nomads. And then the corn to me represents, it represents, you know, the food that you may need in a difficult time because it provides sugar and starch. It can kind of give you energy, even though it may not provide a ton of nutrients. And also corn represent too, as well, like a newfound land. What is this? This is who you are. Holy crap. It's really beautiful. You're so beautiful. Okay, but what's the mask that you're hiding behind? The Seven of Cups. Are you not sure of who you are? Are you not sure of all the choices that you have? You know, the Empress, though, to be fair, the Empress is the embodiment of all the queens in the tarot. So there's a lot of personality traits to an Empress. And maybe sometimes you get deeply dipped into all of your personality traits as well. And trying to figure out, you know, which one you are. Well, I think you're all of them. I think you're seen in many different ways by the people around you. And maybe they wouldn't be able to describe exactly what it is because there's so many possibilities with you. But it's the Empress. If anybody seems, you just tell them, yeah, I'm the Empress, okay? That's all you need to know. Okay, so why do you hide your true self? I'm going to put a guess out here, okay? This is also too, like, showing up, like, again, people are not sure about you. There's a bit of cloaking going on because this is a very valuable resource. So I want to say, before I even pull the card, I'm going to put a call on here that one of the reasons you hide your true self is because not everybody should have access to that energy. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's been a bit of a battle getting to where you are and who you are. And it's pretty tiring. And you're tired. You're tired. Yeah. Wow. It's better to keep them confused, right? Than allow energy that perhaps does not support you. to come at you in the wrong way. How this affects your relationships. Oh, the 5 of coins. Some stuff just does not work out. Some things do not work out here. What is that? What is that the symbol of? That's one of the newer planets. Oh, shit. What is that? It's something in Taurus. I should know this. Is it Pluto? No, I don't know. What is that? Maybe it is. I don't know. But it definitely, it's your energy. It's like, it's almost like the Empress, like wandering through the desert, through the snowstorm. Why do there's like some sort of a fable or something trying to come into my head, but I don't think I'm familiar with it, so I'm not getting the understanding of the download. It's okay. It's what I'm getting with this, like how this affects your relationships is there are some relationships that you need to walk away from, some relationships where you become very distant. There's kind of cold energy between you. But I'm looking at the picture, and with the picture, I'm getting literally like this old haggardly man or woman, you know, too. Like if you're a guy, don't get put off by this reading. I mean, there's an emperor and an empress. It's just really kind of a very developed, highly developed and highly developed individual, and you're just coming out actually like with your planetary sign of Venus, which is the Empress. So but okay, so what I see is like a very old haggardly or haggard, you know, man or woman sitting like on a bench in the snow, in the cold, in the dark, with a little cup, you know, looking for someone to donate. And, you know, people walking by in their expensive suits or whatever. You know, give that old lady any time of day. Why hasn't she made something of her life? You know, like the judgment that can often be cast upon someone who is kind of down and out, who was homeless or who has gone through something difficult. And then I see like pretty much everybody's just walking by this poor woman. And then somebody stops and they see something or they feel something. And I don't want to just put it on what your energy projects, because there's something of value in the person who stops. There's a lot of value in the person who stops. And they put a donation in. And it's almost like, then I just see like something, it's almost like a Disney movie, where all of a sudden like this golden light comes out of the cup and everything transforms and you become the Empress. The person's like, holy crap, look at you. But yet, see, that person saw the value. So what I'm saying is, like with this 9 of Wands, yeah, most people do not see the value. If they do see the value, all right, you've got some kind of cloaking going on, and it gets pretty tiring. If they do see the value, and they're not of a true, genuine soul, they'll take advantage of it. So I certainly needed to get up for this one, didn't I? Advice for you. The 6 of Swords. See where the universe takes you. That's just all, my friends. See where the universe takes you. The universe would like to take you somewhere. Oh, how is that? I need to know what these planetary energies are, because they're so similar but slightly different. By the time you put it in the comments, I'll probably have looked it up. Like, look at that. I know it's a different, like I know Jupiter and Saturn. I think it's a newer planet because I've been studying the houses. I don't know. See? And one's got little horns and one doesn't. How can they be so similar? Anyways. I mean, maybe that means something for somebody. It means for me that I need to keep studying my shit. Oh yeah, look at, this is Venus in Scorpio. The Seven of Cups. Aha! And this is just Venus. Venus in her entirety. So this is like sitting on the bench, isolated, away from energies. You know, maybe pulled away from a lot of energies. And just seeing where the road takes you. That's your advice. So I kind of feel like you're sort of on that outcome if you follow the advice. Ooh, look at this Temperance card. It's so beautiful. Balance. Balance between passion and love, intuition and inspiration. Temperance, Sagittarius. Movement. But right with Temperance, not yet. It's always that anticipation. Oh, you have the Six of Wands at the bottom, and that is all. Just the Six of Wands. Just victory. All right? It's just, that's all you gotta know. This is so neat. This is interesting. You are. We're gonna go to the Energy Oracle deck. You really are the mask you hide behind. Oh, and doesn't that make sense? Like Scorpio is so mysterious. There's so many things that you don't see in Scorpio. And like kind of how you're displaying to people is Venus in Scorpio. But you are just Venus. Nothing to be confused about. The man holding a coin. I'm not ready to take them out. Maybe that means something to you. And actually, it kind of feels like the King of Coins to me, that one. Which is funny, because I saw literally that card, but it was the King of Coins holding it, not that other guy. Maybe that other guy is the King of Coins kind of in a younger time. Who you really are. Strategy. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, you are strategic. You are extremely strategic. But you're strategic, like, in terms of how you cloak and how you protect yourself. I don't see anything here like you're strategic in terms of how you manipulate other people to get what you want. I see the complete opposite, where you are strategic to protect yourself from possible manipulation. It kind of reminds me a bit like an octopus, right? Like if something is coming for the octopus, the cloud. Or no, I think they'll cloak a bit by trying to change color. And if they still haven't confused whatever this is coming for them, then they'll do like the inks in the water. And then the thing coming after them just loses them. I mean, that's a bit like the mask that you're hiding behind. No way! You have the attachment card, and she's holding up a mask that she just removed. The mask that you hide behind. Yeah, you're looking at it. I see it clearly. Gonna put it back on. You know what this looks like? Like, look at, she's chained to a post, and she's all by herself right now. It's as if whatever imprisons her, him or her, it keeps her there. She wears a mask when it appears. When that is gone, that energy is gone that has imprisoned him or her, she takes the mask off. Almost like to look at it, yeah, is still believable. And then puts it back on. What are you, like an FBI agent or something? Holy cow. So interesting. What is synchronicity? You pull the mask off. You know exactly who you are. You know exactly what you can create. You won't know exactly what your value is. And you do a spectacular job of cloaking it. To the point where you wear the mask all day if you need to. But when you're at home alone or when you're in the bathroom, you take it off. And it's almost like you're looking at it. Yeah, that will still work tomorrow. Wow, this is so interesting. Okay, why you hide your true self? Woman holding a coin. You have value. Wow, you have value. You have physical value. You have, I see you have spiritual value. You can create physical value. Well, of course you can. You're the Empress, right? I mean, the Empress creates in the 3 dimension. So you create physical value and abundance. And that's what the world covets. Some of the most unhealthy parts of the world covet that. So you're damn right you protect it. How this affects your relationships? You often end up in vulnerable situations. And when I say vulnerable, I mean because of this. Like, you perhaps have to pull yourself away because this is not a good place. Like, you're being taken advantage of, or yeah, I really get that a lot because of the physical. It's, what is that too? Who was it that was spinning? But that's not quite the story, is it? No. Like, because Rumpelstiltskin, he could spin anything into gold, couldn't he? But so it's not, it's kind of like that. Like, you can take something, but you see, I feel like you could end up imprisoned. That whole story is really weird to me anyways. It's kind of toxic, like the whole story of Rumpelstiltskin. I don't like any of it, to be honest. Like, the story of the prince or the king and her. I mean, really, because the king only saw value in her because he could produce, wasn't it her dad said that she could turn anything into gold or something like that? So then she got locked up away, and you can't come out of here, this attic, until you make this gold. And then she made, I don't know, maybe I'm combining stories. All the fairy tales are really messed up, honestly. But, so, I hope you get my gist, man. Because I just feel like there is a potential for you to get perhaps locked into things. These could be work agreements. They could be personal agreements where your bounty is felt and understood. And it's like a take, just a take. So you end up having to be out on the bench in the cold with the cup. You know, this is so interesting because this Empress, like who you are, the Empress, this Venus energy, it is to love and be loved. That's what Venus wants, to be loved and to love. But I feel like this Venus energy that you are encounters more of others wanting to be loved because you can provide that. But this, I feel though so much, I'm getting like this energy can never be destroyed. It can only be put in a precarious situation, but it will come back again. Advice for you. Whoa, no way. The synchronicities in this reading. Get on this goddamn boat, man. Look at, you have this world card. He's standing on the dock, the pier, like waiting for this boat. Your ship is soon to sail, and it will be time to get on it and go. Yeah, the universe is about ready to take you somewhere here. A new world. A new world. A world that you've never explored before. Wow. Like literally closing off a cycle. Perhaps whatever this is, needing to cloak yourself. Because I feel like too, that the abundance that you can create in your life and the lives of those around you that honestly, who would deserve it, that you can't do that to your full capacity if you have to spend energy cloaking. right? Because there's an element of your energy being utilized to cloak. This feels like taking you out of the cloaking. And you know, he or she is waiting on the pier. And right, the outcome, if you follow the advice, is like a bit of a wait with Temperance, waiting on the pier. You will be ready before the boat gets there, but the boat is coming. Outcome if you follow the advice. What is this? Temperance and deceit. There's that energy that you're always protecting yourself from. Appreciation is at the bottom. This is, to me, like the Nine of Pentacles. I just get that energy, which is the Empress in protection or the Empress in waiting, is the Nine of Pentacles. Let's keep digging. Fascinating. Okay. The Karma cards. Don't worry. If the Karma cards do not give us enough information down at this end, I will deviate from the plan and pull out a teeny tiny tarot deck. Really are the masculine. Sorry. I think we're moving. You really are. Ooh, and Capricorn. Your goals, the day-to-day reality of. Use the most business-like way. Very earth energy. Capricorn, interesting though. The devil. Okay, I'm getting that. Now, the devil has a really bad rap because people don't like to look at their own crap. So they need to project it onto something outside of themselves. Right? So people misinterpret you because you have goals and you apply them in your own day-to-day reality. You can run your life like a business, which tells me too it's very very orderly, very organized. Now, the other thing that I'm getting with in Capricorn, like the devil card in the tarot, is that when people don't understand something, it's because they don't understand something within themselves often. And depending on how deep that goes, some people may see you or think of you like, wow, this person's kind of toxic, or this person has ulterior motives. And that can kind of come up too in situations where you're giving a lot of yourself and then you decide, you know, I can't keep doing this. And then that's enough of giving into this situation. And then there's a loss felt by those that were like, well, what's going on? Why are you so selfish now, right? Like, there's a real interesting dynamic here. This is the energy, really, it truly is the energy of Taurus too, because it feels like that day-to-day reality of, you know, like to grow all these things, you need to invest something. You need to invest time, effort, resources, and you have to apply that in a certain way, and you have to create a system, and then you got to do it again. It's time to weed between the rows. It's time to water the rows. You know, like you've got to do that. That's who you are. You know how to manage the field. The mask you're hiding behind. Oh, the South Node. Ah! Your past. You haven't emerged from the past quite yet. Now, this card is so cool because it's the only card in this deck that has kind of like a reverse to me, and you didn't get it in the reverse. Everyone else that got this card so far this week got it in the reverse, and they got it in the advice area, which was to start thinking about moving into, to me, your North Node, your future. So, but because we're talking about your mask, it's still your past. Remember, reconsider. Now is not the time to. See, that's what I'm getting. It's not the time to take this mask off. You look at it, I swear to God, you look at it. I know you're not going to work or out the door with a mask on. A physical mask. I don't know, maybe you are. Well, what am I saying? We're in the middle of a pandemic. Who hasn't gone out the door with a mask on? So, but, you know, like a full, maybe, I don't know. I swear, like, you look at this mask and people, yeah, they're still seeing who I used to be. Who the hell had that? Leo? Leo had something like that. Gone through a huge transformation. I mean, maybe you have gone through a huge transformation. Probably. We all do. And particularly to come up as the Empress, to have such a big energy. But what's being read here, the story that's being told, is not that transformation. It is who you are now. Here you are, but not releasing it. Smoke and mirrors, honey. Smoke and mirrors is the Taurus. You are still in your past. But I think you're consciously displaying that. Why you hide your true self? Mars. Interesting. Energize, confront, force yourself. Energize. That makes a lot of sense, right? Because you have the 9 of Wands here too. I mean, that's very defeating. It's exhausting. It's exhausted. It's having to have gone through like so many battles. When the hell do you win the war feeling? So you hide your true self because A, you do need to energize. You have been depleted. Energies have sucked from you. Okay, also, I also feel like because you have been creating something, right? The Empress, she's holding the baby. That's tiring, you know, for guys that have never been pregnant. It's tiring. Because you're putting, and I remember my doctor saying when I was pregnant, you really have to make sure you eat properly and you give your body the vitamins and nutrients and minerals and everything you need. Because the baby will take it. It will take it. It will deplete you. It will suck you dry of it. If you don't have a lot of it, your body doesn't say, I'm sorry, kid, you don't have enough to grow your bones today. It doesn't work that way. It takes it from you. So you've got to have that nutrients. You have been birthing something or giving to others so much that your own reserves have become depleted. So yes, you have to energize yourself. Why? To confront and force yourself forward with this mask off. To get on the pier and wait. What is this over here? We're getting there. Okay. How this affects your relationships. Neptune. Yeah, people don't have a fucking clue what's going on with you. They don't have a freaking clue. Inspire others with. Be prepared to sacrifice for. Yielding is the only way too. You know what? I honestly feel like these are open-ended questions that people have. Inspire us with what? What are you inspiring me with? You're not inspiring me, but they want you to inspire you, right? But you pull your energy away from certain situations and people and be prepared to sacrifice for. Sacrifice for what? I don't want to sacrifice for anything. I want your energy now. Yielding is the only way. I'm not going to yield. I want you here now. So isn't it funny how that would come out? Neptune. Yeah, they don't have a friggin' clue, baby. Yeah, this is, I love doing these readings. I just sit in these interesting energies. Wow. People are so fascinating. Okay. Advice for you. In the 8th house, ooh, personal power, the mysteries of life, a major change. There's your rebirth, right? Oh, 8th house, death, rebirth, sex and taxes, deep issues, other people's money, mystical. I have my little, because I'm studying my houses. Well, I studied them for a while, and then I just have to use them, or I just won't learn it. So I have to go off my little sheet. Mystical regeneration, surgery, psychic powers, and occult studies. Yeah, you're about to get on a boat going somewhere. I don't know, maybe you're really literally going to get on a boat. But absolutely 100%, you are going into a brand new cycle in your life. This feels like the second half of your life, right? Because you're sitting in South Node, but this is not where you're staying. You're just cloaking in that right now. There's something bigger here that you're going into. Right now, you're energizing yourself. It's like you're reclaiming all of the energy and nutrients that were taken from you over the first part of your life, so that you can get ready to confront the new major change in your life, which is personal empowerment. And it is a goddamn mystery. It's just a mystery. Yes. So, okay. Outcome if you follow the advice. Saturn. Damn. What is this? Right? Like limits are imposed here. By who? By what? Is it the universe protecting you again before you move forward? Or is it something that tries to stand in your way? The maturity that brings caution regarding limits imposed. Saturn. Capricorn and Aquarius, 10th and 11th house. Career, public reputation, fame, notoriety, material success in life, ambition and aspirations. So there's something. Is someone going to... No. You are going to continue to be deceitful. That's what that is. Because this is deceitful. Come on, let's be honest. But hey, you're owning it. It's not like you're being deceitful. Oh, I hope you're not. I don't think you are. I'm not getting that. And, you know, telling little old ladies, listen, honey, if you invest this money over here, I'm going to like triple your money in 3 months. Just write me a blank check and everything will be fine. That's deceitful. This is cloaking. So you're going to continue to cloak in at least the near future here. Because it's something to do with your career, your public reputation, your fame and notoriety, your ambition and aspirations, your material success in life. Why you hide your true self, right? This Queen of Pentacles, some sort of material success. The 11th house. I'm just looking at everything. I look at Saturn here. You know, friends, groups and organization, ambitions and wishes. Do you think aspirations and wishes are different things? An aspiration. I'd almost have to look that up. Long-term dreams and visions. Harmony, working together. Electronics. Everybody who doesn't work with electronics anymore. There's something that you have to continue to cloak yourself regarding, because finances, basically, what's going on here? At the bottom, you have in the 6th house as a full-time job serving. Do it a little at a time. Ooh! Okay, so you are still serving others in some capacity here. And it is a full-time job, but you are not showing up as who you really truly are in that full-time job, serving others. You're going to uncloak yourself a little at a time. I'm sorry. I'm having the most interesting vision. I don't know who you are, Taurus, but I've seen you in your office, and you have like a suit or something on, and you're just unbuttoning the jacket. You slowly uncloak a little at a time. You take the jacket off. I'm gonna take the shoes off. Take the Before you know it, you're walking to the elevator in your underwear. I don't know. It was just the funniest vision. Just a little bit at a time, you gotta uncloak yourself. Oh my gosh, that was really interesting. I like too the maturity that brings. Like, you have learned along the way that you do not let this cloak down. You do not come off of red alert, phasers on stun until you know that it's absolutely safe to do it. There is caution regarding this, and you know it, you feel it. There's a wait here. You have to wait. Oh, who you really are. Oh, now this is coming back over here. Huh. Right, Capricorn. Saturn. Yeah, this is a big part of who you are. You're very dualistic. Are you fixed? What is your sign again? What are you? Taurus. Yeah, you're fixed. How could I even ask that question? You don't change easily. Oh, I don't think you've actually ever changed. I think you've metamorphosed naturally into who you were always meant to be. There we go. I'm thirsty. My lips are dry. Maybe it's a soup. It didn't seem salty. It was like the half a pound of bacon I put in it. I did. I put a lot of bacon in it. I'm done the reading. I'm going to go do the extended. I put a lot of bacon. Because the bacon, I think it was starting to go off a bit. And I can't eat all that bacon. It's hard for me to eat meat with the... Oh, I are hitting that here. Because meat gets wrapped around stuff. So I mince it up really, really fine. And give Lily pieces. And then, yeah. So, why was I talking? Oh, the salt. So anyways, I'm going to go do the extended reading. I'm going to use a tarot and an oracle deck. I'm going to ask 3 primary questions in the extended. How to improve your relationships. People have a clue about you. You're a mystical mystery. What would your deeper self tell you about the mask that you wear? That's going to be interesting. And then how to release your true potential. Yeah, I see you standing on the pier. You're ready for the boat. I think you're ready for the boat. You're ready to go. But there's some sort of waiting game here with something that I already talked about. So anyways, okay. Thank you so much, my bovine babies. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.